Fedora Outlier LLC logo animation. Logo is burnt orange, reddish brown. The shape is a square with a white outer glow creating dimension. The letters FO are in the center of the square. The letters have a hand-drawn artistic appearance. Backdrop is black with light flares that appear then disappear. There is a transparent mirror image of the logo underneath.
What's up, everybody? Straight off the content creation from the NFB Convention 2022 in New Orleans, baby. You know I got Mr. Georgio Vickers here. I promised you guys that we was gonna get to the bottom of reality and it being based off of your results versus mine is your perception is based off your results. So he is no stranger to the channel, to the network, to the relationship, to you guys. He gonna break it down for us. Mr. Vickers, are you ready to break it down?
I don't know if I'm ready to break it down, but I'm ready to communicate. At least the way I see it, and then, you guys can come up with your own, y'all got different experiences. Everybody has different experiences.
Man, but you blind, so how you see it?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I may not be able to see as good as most, but I can look with the best of them.
Yo, man, we're gonna jump into it right after this.
Right.
The words Fedora Outlier LLC in the center of the screen. In each corner, 4 different videos of Vashaun Jones, an African-American bald man. In each video, he is sitting in different rooms in his music production studio. One with yellow walls, one red, one orange, all with soundproofing materials. Headphones, computer screen, keyboards, microphones, various recording gear shown in each of the videos.
And we back. So, again, we got Mr. Georgio Vickers here. He's going to break it down. I said perception is reality in the video right there. You can check it out. And he has a different perspective on it. And he's going to give it to us right now. We're going to communicate. We're going to use communication. That's a French word. To get his perspective on it. You can take them both. You can take neither one of them. But one thing about it, you got to have results. You got to have perspective. And at some point, you got to really deal with your reality. So, Giorgio, take it away.
All right. When I was considering this thing, I was thinking about how we have things broken down to, almost to like a math problem. You know what I mean? But, like math, 1 and 1 is 2. Unless you're doing statistics, 1 and 1 can be anything you want to be. And so forth and so on, things start getting, real loosey-goosey in there in the middle. But to me, the truth is that with the results will dictate, even though you think something is supposed to be a certain way. You know what I mean? The results dictate the reality. You know what I'm saying? You see a beauty queen, for instance, with an ugly guy, in your opinion. He's an ugly guy, in your opinion. But the results dictate, all right, they say bumblebees are aerodynamically, because of their little bitty wings, are really not supposed to be able to fly. But, they all over. They buzzing all over the place. So either you have to adjust your math, or you have to understand that you have to sometimes bend your reality based on the results. A lot of people, call it luck or a gimmick or a trick. But whatever it is, the quickest way, and this is what a wealthy man told me one day, the quickest way to determine how you are doing in a capitalistic society is to check your bank balance. The quickest way to find out how you're doing. He said you can say all the stuff you want to say, but when you check that bank balance, the numbers will not lead you astray. And so, an excuse is an excuse is an excuse, but the result, in my opinion, will determine the reality. Against all odds, I'm here.
Two things with that. The crazy thing is, you know what? 2 things can be true, because my perspective and the results conversation that I was having was growing out my beard. And because I'm in and out of meetings, I never want to seem, like I'm ungroomed. And he was like, you gotta go. And the only way to grow out your beard, is to grow out your beard. And my perception of that was, blah, blah, blah. Everybody gonna be looking at me. People gonna be talking. That ain't what's happened to Sean. All that. He said, forget all that. Because the reality is, it is what it is. Which is the result. The result is, you don't look sane. You don't, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, it's two things can be true. What you think?
Well, being that I'm a blind person and just being realistic and being, reality, since we talking about it, you know what I'm saying? In reality, I really am not all that up on how I am looking to other people. You know what I'm saying? So I know that a lot of times people take that for granted. You walk in front of a mirror, in front of a piece of glass or something, window, and boom, you see your reflection. You look like bing, bing. Oh my goodness, is that you? Like my grandbaby say, look, it's you. You know what I'm saying? But it's perception, And so that 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 being able to see yourself, it's easily taken for granted, right? That's something that's easy to take for granted. But when you don't have that perspective, so I'm pretty free with how other people, look at me. Embarrassment is something that I've learned to put, to the back. You know what I mean? Blind mistakes don't count. I'm not doing it on purpose. You know what I mean? And so,
Yeah, it's crazy because I was telling somebody, they said as a blind person, they hate to make what we call blind mistakes, the trip, I didn't see it, the knocking over of things, the blah, blah, blah. We all go through it. And it's easy for me to tell them, man, screw that. You go do that all day long. But this haircut thing, man, really had me perceptualizing the fact that, you know what I mean? And ain't nobody talking about Vashaun except for y'all out there on social media. And so, whatever, man. But I'm going to grow this beard out. I'm going to check my bank account. I'm going to go see if this butterfly. No, it was the butterfly or the bee. What you say? What was the analogy you gave? The bee? The bee ain't supposed to be flying. Yeah. And that's reality. The bee is flying because it just stung me. Yeah, man.
So let me tell you this.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you this. I have a granddaughter, and I know oh my goodness, we on this intelligent, mentally energizing show here with successful interviewers and super this and that. And I'm about to tell you a grandfather story with my grandbaby. Through her life, as we show her pictures of herself or all that stuff, we go, look, it's you. And she goes, oh, yeah, right? So I'm walking around the house and she's handing me pictures and she says, look, it's you. And so she's taking pictures that we've taken of her and she grabs them and she brings them to me and goes, so I'm thinking all these photos are of me, that she running around here seeing the grandfather on these pictures and she grabbing these pictures of me, but all the pictures are of her. So I'm standing in front of the mirror in the bathroom holding her and she goes, look, it's you. And I go, yeah. But then I see, I'm standing here and I'm like, but maybe she's talking about her, because I realized that she believes the girl in the picture's name is you. Because every time somebody shows her the picture, they go, look, it's you. So when she sees the picture, she thinks that girl's name is you. And so with that in mind, perception, right, is your reality. It's your reality. However, results are everyone's reality. How's that for a piece?
Man, like I said, both ways can be true. All right, so he is you on your back patio?
I am.
Just got it screened in. I'm in the studio. I'm going to have to, do some EQing and take out some of that low rumble that's in the background and all the atmospheric stuff. But by the time you get this, man, whether it's perception being your reality or reality actually being your reality based on the results that you see, just know that we can change the world and we can change the world together. We out. Georgio, you out?
Hey, it's you. May the four be with you.
Oh shoot, we're not really out, man. Tell them how they can reach you, man. I had a drive-by the other day. You got a fourth going on. What's your socials? What you doing?
Hey man, hey listen, you guys can look for me at George O on YouTube. Just look at some of my antics. I got my tree on there. From there you can click and go wherever you want to go. I got a couple of things. I'm doing things a little different, y'all. Check out how I do it. And we about to not just change the world, but we're gonna change the way other people view reality by changing the results.
Sounds like a plan.
Light flares moving over a black backdrop. The word empowerment in orange, all uppercase, appears behind the flares. Underneath the word empowerment, in white lettering, also behind the flares, is a mechanism by which individuals, groups, and communities gain mastery over their affairs. Light flares fade. A transparent mirror image of the words are also underneath.